It's been over 6 months since Washington-Jefferson Park in Eugene was reopened to the public. More than $1 million was spent fixing up the area after it became the site of a massive homeless camp. Now, after over a year's worth of work, people are saying campers are back. KEZI 9 News reporter Joey Vaca is live at Washington-Jefferson Park this afternoon. Joey, what are you seeing?
So, Ariel, it's not nearly as bad as it was before the makeover, but people living and working near the park tell me, and if you come by, you can see for yourself, people are making places to stay here in the park. It may not be the village of tents it once was, but under the overpasses in the parks, you can see trash, shopping carts, and blankets. Someone living near the park told me that when the weather gets rainier, they see more campers start to come back out, finding dry places to stay under the bridges. Aspen Martin has a front row seat to the park. She works at a car dealership right across the street. So she spoke to KEZI before the park reopened back in May. Now, over 6 months later, she gave me her thoughts on how things are.
Overall, they've done a pretty good job keeping it clean. I think the longer it's been open, the more people come in and camp, and they do their best. I mean, they do come by and try and clear them out and everything, but it doesn't stick for very long. Like the next day, people come back.
One thing the city was going to implement upon reopening were park ambassadors. Their job would be to enforce park rules, like no camping. So you might remember this summer, every city in the state had to update their camping codes to be reasonable for homeless people. So these ambassadors can enforce against campsites in the park. But as a campsite as defined by the Eugene City Code, which I have right here, is a, quote, place that uses any tent, tarp, lean-to, shack, wooden pallet, or any other structure or any vehicle or part thereof. So after the game, I'll explain how these park ambassadors enforce these rules, and you'll hear some concerns from those people living and working near the park. That's on a special edition of KEZI 9 News, but reporting live in Eugene, Joey Vaca, KEZI 9 News.